680, everywhere.
Overcast in downtown Toronto, 4 degrees with a wind chill reading of -1. Good afternoon, I'm Flojana Tuminzik.
And I'm James Monroe. Here's what's making news right now.
From the White House, the Pentagon says it has downed an unknown object flying in the U.S. airspace off the coastline of Alaska. We're looking into that. A Toronto police officer has been charged with manslaughter and aggravated assault in the death of a 19-year-old man in Branson. This happened in 2021 during an interaction between the young man and two off-duty Toronto police officers. And coming up after sports, dramatic rescues continue in Turkey and Syria following Monday's catastrophic earthquake.
Sports, here's Alex Xero.
Hey, James, good afternoon. Leafs head coach Sheldon Keefe says the plan is to use both goaltenders during this back-to-back with the Blue Jackets. So with Ilya Samsonov going in Columbus tonight, look for Joseph Woll to make his Leaf debut tomorrow at Scotiabank Arena. The game tonight will be on Sportsnet 590 The Fan at 7 o'clock with Joe Bowen and Jim Ralph. Pascal Siakam is now a two-time All-Star. The Raptors forward named an injury replacement this afternoon, along with De'Aaron Fox and Anthony Edwards. They'll replace Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Zion Williamson. All-Star weekend kicks off next Friday in Utah. Raptors homestand continues tonight against those Utah Jazz. Not confirmed yet, but it looks like Jakob Poeltl, who was acquired yesterday, will be in the lineup. Sportsnet 1 will have that at 7:30. Let's get to baseball. I was just listening in to Blue Jays GM Ross Atkins. He is currently holding a media session after the team and Bo Bichette officially reached that 3-year, $33.6 million extension last night. So we'll have some of that Atkins audio for you coming up at 3:15. And believe it or not, Jays pitchers and catchers report next week. Let's go. And the Marlies and the Rock are both on the road tonight. The Marlies have a game in Charlotte. That gets going at 7. The Rock have won 5 straight games. They're in Georgia, and that gets going at 7:30. Sports at 15 and 45 past every hour or anytime at sportsnet.ca.
Now is the time to see the spellbinding hit Toronto critics are raving about. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's genuinely astounding, declares the Globe and Mail. A masterpiece cheers the CBC. An experience that will blow your mind, says the Toronto Star. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child at the CAA Ed Mirvish Theater. Book at mirvish.com.
Israel Bonds offers strong fixed rates and with semi-annual payments. Hi, I'm Raquel Benzakar-Savadi, CEO of Israel Bonds in Canada. Discover the value of adding Israel Bonds to your RSP. Simply put, when you buy Israel Bonds, you're investing directly in the state of Israel. Rates as high as 4.64%. Call today, 416-789-3351, or visit israelbonds.ca. Israel Bonds are sold in Canada by Canada Israel Securities Limited, a registered exempt market dealer. Conditions apply. City News Time 2:48. The critical 72-hour window to rescue survivors has come and gone, but there have still been several dramatic rescues in Turkey as crews continue to dig through the rubble of Monday's earthquake. Rescuers cheered after a 17-year-old boy was successfully pulled from under the rubble of an apartment building 94 hours after the building crumbled near the epicenter of the quake. A family of 6, along with 3 other people, were found alive in a pocket within building rubble in a separate coastal city. The death toll in Turkey and Syria currently stands at 22,000. That number is expected to climb dramatically over the weekend. China is again reacting to the U.S. shooting down a suspected Chinese spy balloon.
Beijing says yes, it did refuse a call from U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin after the balloon was shot down because the U.S. had not created the proper atmosphere for dialogue. Beijing is also slamming a unanimous House of Representatives vote that accused China of brazenly violating U.S. sovereignty with the balloon flight. Beijing dismissing the vote as hype and political manipulation and saying the U.S. violated international norms and set a pernicious precedent when it shot down the balloon. China insists this was a weather balloon that simply went off course. I'm Rita Foley.
Traffic and weather together next.
The important things in life never get old. That song you loved in high school, the feeling of your grandchild's hand wrapped around your finger, a sky full of stars. I'm Doug McClatchy, CEO of Amica Senior Lifestyles, where we embrace those things that never get old while supporting those that do. With professional, personalized care that's there when you need it. At Amica, each day is yours to spend exactly as you'd like. And that never gets old. Visit us at amica.ca. Mix and
flagship Sleep Country is back, where we'll match you to the right mix of products no matter your sleep style. So whether you're a toasty sleeper, a sprawler, or a mix of everything in between, our sleep experts can help you find the sleep essentials you need. And now, for a limited time, get a hot buy on a queen mattress for only $4.99. Its cool gel quilt helps wick away moisture and regulate body temperature so you can get more deep sleep. Only at Sleep Country. Sleep well, stay well. Sleep Country.
City News Time 2:51.
Traffic and weather together on the one. Here's Kyle Hawkins.
This report brought to you by Don Valley North Toyota. We've got problems on the 401 near Salem. The eastbound 401 ramp to Salem is reduced to a single lane for construction. Only the right lane's open. Volume first 427 to the 400 Express and Collectors, through Keogh Collectors, through Leslie and the Collectors. Already heavy into Durham from Brock Road to east of Salem. This ramp to Salem with the lanes affected with constructions just adding likely to the volume into the Durham region. You'll also notice the westbound 401 ramp to Salem has the left lane blocked on it as well. The reason these two ramps are under construction or have lane restrictions anyway is because Salem was reduced to a single lane both ways through the 401, and that's going to be in place right through the weekend. However, as of right now, southbound Salem is closed at the 401, just the southbound lanes, because we also had a vehicle fire just south of the 401, so it's a pretty messy area here by the 401 in Salem. Once that vehicle fire is cleaned up, it will reopen the southbound lanes, and it'll be a single lane both ways, but right now, southbound Salem is off limits. On the west 401 is slow from the 404 to Keogh Express and Collectors, Islington Express and Collectors to Dixon, and pretty slow from the 427 Collectors to the 410 ramp, which still has the right lane coned off due to flooding. An MTO truck is there on the scene, but it's been more than 20